Hello, good morning. I hope you're doing well and you're going to have a great day. So today I'd like to come on and talk about perspective and limiting beliefs and how to change them. Now I know we've spoken a lot before, or I've posted a lot before about how your self-talk can actually influence what you experience, and your perspective, how you view things in the world, can change and influence your experience of the world. And then obviously, I don't know if I've mentioned before, but your experience that you have then solidifies that belief, which then in turn that belief then attracts more of those experience to then prove your belief right, and then re-solidifies it again to make sure that you believe that that perspective, that opinion is fact. Okay? Perspectives and opinions are not facts. They are personal truths. There is a difference. Facts are two and two put together. Facts are I left my job. Facts are I read this book. Facts are this is exactly what was said and what was done. Okay? Perspective is, this is what I got from the book. Perspective is, oh, this is what this person does because of this. If they haven't spoken to you about it before or told you this is what I do because of this. Okay? Your perspective is what you perceive, what you get, what you view in a situation, but it might not be 100% fact. Now that is really difficult to accept, and I know for a fact that it took me a good couple of years to accept it myself and work on it and make sure that my own limiting beliefs did not reflect this. So I'm still working on it, and I'm continuously working on it, and I think obviously it's great for everybody to work on. All these life lessons we go through, they're not there to make you feel like crap. Yeah, they're literally just there to reveal to you these different perspectives, these different lessons, these different ways of being that perhaps you might need to look at and change. There's things that are brought up that you go, oh, okay, I'll never do that again, and it's an instant change because there's such a powerful emotion, powerful feeling behind it. But that feeling's got to come from inside. That feeling's got to come from you. Okay? You've got to feel that. That feeling can't come from an external factor. It can't be given to you. If someone's trying to make you feel a certain way on a situation, it's not going to work. You're just going to feel shit about the person and about your relationship with the person. Okay? To incite change, it needs to be in yourself. You need to feel it yourself. You need to want to change. So looking at these perspectives, if you want change, you have to start to think more positively. If you're worrying about this, you're worrying about that, or you don't want to worry about this and you don't want to worry about that, what are you focusing on? Worry. You're focusing on worry, not what you can do to prevent, not what you can do to get rid of all these different things. Basically, life can be like a risk assessment. Yeah, life can be like a risk assessment. What's needed, what's not, what's there. Okay, what can I put in place to prevent so and so from happening? That's what it is. That's basically what life is. That's how we navigate life as humans. And emotions are attached to that, yes. And we obviously need to recognize where the emotions are necessary and when they're not. Which emotions are ours and which emotions and beliefs are the ones that were given to us by others as we were growing up. So our parents, our family, our friends, teachers, anybody else that you've interacted with as you've got to where you are now. Not even as a child, but to where you are now. You can be influenced now as an adult. So it's really good to be able to watch this in yourself and be able to correct it. The first thing to be able to do, the main bit of the conversation that I had the other day, earlier, was that they have been fighting it. And I think if you're looking at if you're looking at it as fighting, then that's still on the negative side of things. You're fighting, you're pushing it away. You're pulling your fist up and going, no, go away. Yeah? But that's just pushing harder on yourself. A more holistic way to go through things, to allow your body to gradually come to terms and your mind to gradually come to terms with things, is to put things into action. Some people don't like writing things down or drawing things out. They like to do it right here. But sometimes those people don't get very far and they don't realize their full limitations because it's not there in front of them. So I'd recommend, if there's anything that comes up, they're like worry or you're fighting, first you have to accept what your limitation is, where you've gone wrong, where you've made a mistake, and what you'd like to change. Instead of fighting it, you first have to accept it as part of you, and then you don't lose it, you don't drop it, and you don't fight it. But what you do is you shift your perspective, you shift your focus. Basically, the task that I've done and I shall hand to you today, write out your fear. Write out whatever limitation, whatever negative thought it is that comes up in you as you're doing this task. Write it down on a piece of paper. If you can't write it down, try and draw it out. It's better if you write it, because then you can see exactly what your self-talk is in here, because your self-talk is the most important to watch. So write out on a piece of paper. Keep a notebook for all your affirmations if you need, okay, and all of your changes. And then below that, write down everything, every solution and every belief that is the positive opposite of that negative belief or thought or behavior. Say I am, I have, I do, I speak, I listen, I. Okay? Write these down. Now, there may be several affirmations, positive affirmations, things you can do, things you can believe, and start to believe about yourself with each individual fear or belief or limitation. So it may take you a while, it may take you a while, but it is worth it. And it definitely works a lot better than just trying to fight it and going, no, I don't want this. Because down to the law of attraction, if you're saying no to something, no, and you're putting so much energy into pushing it away, it's going to come back. It's going to keep coming back, and it's going to get closer and closer, and it's not going to go away. Okay? So if you're fighting, stop fighting. Relax. Take a breath. Accept that this is part of you now, and then do what you can. Do what you can to make sure that in the future it is no longer part of you, that you can release it and let it go. If you need help with some affirmations, there are some on the page, on my Instagram page, but you can also message me directly, as I am a life coach, and I can help you with these affirmations and help you through these limiting beliefs. So if you do need help, just pop me a message or a comment on this post, and I shall get back to you to help you out with your own. Okay? I really do hope this helped, and I shall speak to you soon, hopefully.